Hey there, besties, and welcome to another episode of Japan and Scar doing tier lists.
Yeah.
Say hello, Japan.
Hello, Japan.
Whatever. Cool.
I literally just repeat what you tell me to do. I don't
Why?
get why. What's the attitude?
Why? Because you know that's what you're supposed to do. You do it on
What am I
purpose.
supposed to say? Tell
Hello.
me. Isn't that it? That's it? Just hello.
To say, hey, it's Japan. I'm here. You're queer.
I mean, that seems...
As in you saying I'm queer.
Yeah, that's like, that sounds... Okay, I'll do that next time.
Okay, let's start it. Welcome. Hi. Say hello.
Say hello.
You're such a menace. Okay. Anyway, today we are doing. You're such a little shit.
I don't know what's going on.
Fuck off. Today we are doing a tier list that I put together of all of the knives up until the. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. What is it? The Ceruleus? I think a Frost set just released, but other than that, the last one, it's like an abyssal. I hate it. Whatever. Anyway, all the knives up until then, I think. 99% sure.
99%
Hopefully. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first knife we have is the knife from the Reaver set. I think the Reaver set is okay. Yeah. And I think the Reaver set, they're okay, but I'm not super crazy about them. So for now, I'm going C, but I may move them down further.
I'm going B. I think it's still pretty solid. I do prefer the second one that comes out, but it works with the set pretty well.
Okay, that's totally valid. Next up, we have the Lux knife. I actually really don't care for the Lux set. I'm going F tier with
Reminds
it.
me of like a Power Ranger weapon. It just looks like made out
Is
of
it
plastic.
good or bad?
No, it's like plastic looking. Like all the Power Ranger stuff looks pretty cheap looking. I mean, because it is cheap looking, but yeah. I mean, you're expecting this to be like high quality stuff, and then it's just like, nah. It looks like I can make that back. I could probably find that in an old Power Ranger set.
Where would you put it?
F.
Okay, yep, that's where I was too. Alright, next up we have the first Prism set. And I actually really like the Prism stuff, but and I think this knife is cool, but I don't think it's like anything crazy. So I'm going C tier.
Yeah, I'll go C also.
I'm going C tier.
Yeah, it's nothing special. It is better than some generic knives, but it's not the greatest.
I like it, but yeah, it's not just like, oh my god, the coolest thing ever. So the next thing we have is the first of the Prime. It's like the Prime Hatchet. I actually like a lot of the Prime stuff quite a bit. I'll go B tier for now.
Same.
But something may go higher. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Yeah, I like a lot of the Prime stuff actually. So I think a lot of people do. I think it's like probably one of the most popular, which I think that's why they probably released two of it. It's like the Reaver, they released two. So
yeah. RGX.
Next up, yeah. Oh my god, I love the RGX so much. Next up we have the Sovereign. You know, just eh.
Yeah, D for
I'm going
me.
D tier. Yeah. I think it's just
We're spot on right now.
yeah, we kind of are. I think the only thing different was the Reaver with us, but other than that,
yeah.
Next up is the Kingdom. I believe the Kingdom set is the very, very first set
It looks like
ever
the very first
released,
set.
if I'm not mistaken. I don't care for it, so F tier.
Yeah, it looks just not great. It doesn't look like you're really upgrading from your traditional regular knife that you get.
Yeah, like it has like nice yellow and stuff, but it's okay. You know, whatever. Okay, next up we have the Elder Flame knife. I like the Elder Flame set quite a bit, but I probably wouldn't get this knife. I'm not. It's okay. I'll go D tier. I don't think
I'll go
it's anything
C.
crazy.
It's about average.
Okay.
I like the set, but I don't like the knife at all.
Yeah, that's totally valid. That's kind of how I feel. I'm not crazy about the knife. So I think that's valid. Next up, we have the Oni claw. I actually really like the Oni claw. I think it really looks cool. I'm gonna go B tier for now, but that is subject to change.
What about C? I don't really like the face on it as much. The Oni mask looks a little funky compared to a traditional Oni mask. Like I don't like just it coming out of the. It makes it look like a walrus. Is the knife?
I can kind of see
that's where
what
the
you're
teeth
talking
are.
about.
Like
yeah.
they should have done either it somewhere in a different position or something. I don't know. It just looks very odd. Like I'm hitting somebody with a walrus Oni.
It's valid. I like it, but totally, you know, okay that you don't. Next up, we have the Hive Mind knife. I don't know. I guess I'll go F tier personally. I'm not
I'll go
crazy
D. It's a
about
little bit
it.
better than some of the F tier knives. It might still fall
Yeah,
down,
I'm
but
just torn. Yeah, like that's the thing.
it's about
like,
on
I'm
the
a
same level as
little...
the Sovereign to me.
That's valid. That's valid. I think you're right. I'm gonna go D tier as well. Alright, next up we have the Glitch Pop, the first one. I actually really like the Glitch Pop series. I think it's really cool. I do think I prefer the hatchet over the knife, so I'm gonna go C or B. I'll go C for now, but that might be moved.
I'll put it in B, because I do prefer the hatchet over the knife too, but I think the hatchet's higher, so I do believe the knife would
Yeah.
fall into B to me.
Yeah, I'm very... You know, fuck it. I'm gonna go B as well. It's hard. This is hard because I feel like there's knives coming up that I like, but I can always move
yeah,
stuff.
you can move.
That's right. That's right. Next up, we have the Nebula knife. I actually really like the Nebula set, like, a lot. So I'm going A tier with that.
I'll go C. I think it's on the same level as the blue knife.
Okay.
It might move up, but yeah, there's quite a bit of other knives that are better. I don't know. I just feel like some of the planar knives, I wish they would have done a little bit something different with them. But that was also because before they did animation and all the different stuff for the knives.
Well, the Nebula knife does move. Like, it's constantly, like...
Yeah,
has,
but I mean, like, it would have been cool if,
stuff.
like, there was, like, a little bit of, like Nebula stuff that would be, like, coming off of it, like, 3D-wise. But, like, to me, it's just a regular knife skin compared to the same as the blue one. Like, it moves around a little bit, but it's still not, like, anything crazy compared to, like...
No, but I like it because it looks deep and it, like, moves as you move it and stuff, so I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the knives that they do have, I don't care for it as much.
Alright, next up we have the Spline
I hate the
knife.
spline F.
Yeah, the splines aren't great.
I don't want balls on my knife.
I'm torn between D and F. I'll go F for now, but I don't hate it as much as some of the others, so...
I hate that whole set.
Next up we have the Smite set. I fucking hate the Smite set. F tier for me.
I think my very first skin was the Phantom Smite, because it was cheap. I like it. I put it in D. It's still pretty decent.
I just really don't like it. It's just not a vibe for me. I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't, but... Yeah, that's totally valid.
I think it's about the same as the blue knife and the Nebula knife. I think they're all in the same vein of likeness.
Ew. Next up we have the Ego knife. I actually really like the Ego knife. I like the pink and blue, I think it is. Japan has
Green.
this knife, and it looks... No, it's blue. It's like a mint blue.
Green. It's okay. It's green. We don't need
No,
to go
it's mint blue.
We don't need to go into the colorblind conversation, but it's green.
Japan's colorblind. Sorry,
I'm
guys.
not
B tier
colorblind.
for
It's
me.
my knife. I would know. It's also
And I
B
use it
tier.
all the
do
time
like
when
the
I play
variants
your
a lot.
account.
Yes. I do like it. I bought it, so obviously liked it enough. I still put it in
I
D.
just want it to be
The variants are
on
nice.
record that Japan is the colorblind
No,
one.
we can do a test then next time.
Fine. But no.
Yeah.
Just go with it. Just go with it. Be the
No,
colorblind
I wasn't even
one.
gonna bring it up. I was like, hey, let's just go over it, and then you had to say something about me being colorblind. I tried to get past it, but you wanted to come back to this. So if you're gonna call me out, I will bring receipts, and we will do a live colorblind test on stream and show how colorblind you are. Or we'll just do the thing where I'll put all your markers down and have you sort them into the right colors and see how bad you are of picking purples, blues, and pinks are all
We
the
have
same.
next up. Next, we have the gravitational uranium blaster knife. Don't actually
probe?
like this set that much. Or probe, whatever.
Ah, just looks
little
like an anal
stick,
probe.
the wand. I'm not. I really just don't care much. I like the
D.
pistol, okay, but what?
I put it in D. Sorry.
I went F tier for now, but it's subject to change. Alright. Next up we have the Ruin knife. I punched my mic, cool. D.
all the
I
time.
just don't like... Actually, I'll put the uranium in D and put that in F, because I really don't like the Ruin knife. What about you?
I don't even really remember the Ruin knife. I'll put it in D for now, because it doesn't look that bad.
It was a battle pass knife.
I don't think I have that one. There's a couple battle passes I missed the very
This
tail
was
end of it.
before... Yeah, I think this was before we got battle passes, so... Alright. The next knife that we have is the Singularity knife. I actually really like this set quite a lot. I've never gotten to mess much with the knife though. I've mainly only gotten to play with the skin. It's like the gun skins. I'm gonna go. Damn, I don't know where I want to put this.
I put it in A. I think there's definitely better, but I would definitely buy it if
I'm gonna
it's in my
go
night
B
market.
tier, but I'm gonna put Oni Claw up to A. I think. I don't
Valid.
know. We'll figure it out. So you said A tier for you?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, next up we have the Ion Energy like Claw. This was part of the first Ion set. I actually really don't like the Claw that much, so D tier for me.
I put D. I knew what they were going for. They were going for like the energy sword in Halo, but it was just way too small, so it just kind of looks like kind of a pathetic knockoff of it. So D for me for sure.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. Okay, next up we have the Winter Wonderland, the candy cane. I actually have this and I really like it. I rock it mainly during like winter, Christmas time. I'll go A tier, and I love
B.
the rainbow
I like
one the
it.
most. It's so cute.
I like it a lot
makes me
too.
happy.
I don't have
That's
it, but
totally
I like
valid.
it.
Next up we have the Blast Axe, like the Nerf set, and this is the knife. I like the knife quite a bit. I have the Phantom of the Blast
Like the
Axe.
Spectre.
Hmm.
I'll go A.
I'm gonna
like
go. Do I like it more than I like it, but I wouldn't buy it. So C tier for me.
See, I put it like I like it, and A tier stuff is like I'd like it, and if it's in the night market, I'll buy it. That's how I'm
that's
doing
totally
A.
valid.
So I like it a lot. I don't own it, but I would buy it if it was on sale. I don't think I'd buy another full price knife unless I bought a set.
Yeah, that's
Because I
valid.
like the whatever is going to be my S tier knife, so I won't spoil it. But like, so I probably would never buy another knife on its own unless it's just so crazy.
No, that's totally valid. Next up we have the Glitch Pop Axe. So this came with the second Glitch Pop set. I actually like the axe more. I'm gonna put it on A tier.
Same. I like the axe a lot. I would definitely get it.
That's valid. Next up we have the Valorant Go knife. I actually really like this knife. It's just cool. It's totally just Jet's little ult knives, and I like them a lot. I'm gonna go. I've thought about buying it before, so I'm gonna go B tier.
I'll go C. I think it's okay. I would have maybe just preferred it without Jet on it, or like as a variant.
That's valid.
I kind of
Totally
would have liked
valid.
that in like like the normal steel color would have been pretty cool. It would have been plain, but it would have been kind of cool just to have, and it would make a lot of sense if you're a Jet main to have it.
Yeah, for sure. Next up we have the Outpost knife. It looks like construction site.
Yeah, it
I
looks like
believe
it's a
this was
level
in a-
in the middle of it.
Yeah, it was like in a battle pass. I just really don't care for it.
Yeah, it's
D
F tier
for me.
F for me.
Yeah. It's not great. Next up, so this is when the second Prime set came out, and this is the Pride Karambit. Well, I don't know if a whole other set came. I'm guessing it did, though. I'm guessing it had to have. But anyway, it's the Prime Karambit. I don't know if I'm saying those words correctly.
It's called
I quite
Pride.
like this knife
You said it correctly.
quite a bit. But I'm gonna go C tier on it.
I'll
I
go
do
B.
like it though.
I like it. I like how it kind of like shoots out and you can, spin it. I like it a lot.
Okay. Next thing we have is the Prism, like the hatchet. The Prism, this is like I guess, well, I know some of the Prism stuff was released in a battle pass, the very first battle pass I ever had. It's okay. I'm gonna go D with it.
I'm gonna go C. I think it goes in the same line as the Prism knife. It's a little bit better than the Prism knife, but
Okay.
I still like it. I wish they would have just made it a full Prism fade. Like just
What do you
orange
mean?
completely all the way through instead of having the black handle.
Okay, I gotcha.
That'd
That
be
makes
cool.
sense. Next up we have the Mage Punk Electro Blade. I actually really like a lot of the Mage Punk stuff, but I've never cared much for either of the knives that have come out in the sets.
Same.
I don't hate it or anything, so I'll go D tier for it right now.
I'll put it C. I like it enough, but it's not something I would probably buy. I do have the Mage Punk Ghost.
Yeah, I like the Mage Punk is pretty cool. So, I don't remember what the next one's called.
That sword with the hook at the end of it.
Alrighty then. Brain is not working, so we're just gonna have to just get fucked, I guess. Alright. What do you think about this sword?
I don't like it at all. I put it in F tier.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I wasn't vibing with it at all.
It's just very odd.
Yeah, it just kind of really is. So yeah, I'm not vibing with it. Next up we have the Forsaken Knife. I'm gonna go D tier.
Also, same.
I feel like I'm putting everything in D and F tier, and I'm gonna have to move stuff up at some point because I'm trying to put 11 per thing.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll get there.
I'm bottom heavy too, but we'll figure it out.
I haven't put anything in S tier yet, which I might move stuff up. It's just like I'm so scared to put stuff in S tier. I'm really bad about that.
I have stuff in particular that I think that I will go into S tier, so I'm making sure I have space.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Next up we have the Tethered Realms Prosperity.
Is that the one with the two swords, right? Like it's a big sword and the small sword that they hold in another hand, right?
No, I think that's... Well, now I don't know.
I thought that's what it was. I thought it was like where they're holding like the giant sword and then like they have
Is
a
that the
smaller
one?
sword. I thought that's what it was. And one's kind of
It
like
might
chrome
be.
and the other one's black.
No, I know what you're talking about. It might be. I just don't remember. If so, I like it all right. C tier for me.
I'll put it in C also.
I genuinely cannot remember. I don't remember. I guess it must be though, because I think you're right.
I think that's what it is.
I think
don't see anything else on the list that looks similar to what I was
That looks like
describing.
it, yeah. So, yeah. No, I think you're correct. Next up we have the Origin, like, little...
The protractor?
Pretty much. I actually really don't care for these types of knives. All that much. They're okay. But I'm not crazy about them. I would rate Origin on D tier for me.
F for me. It's a protractor.
Yeah, okay.
That's all it
That's
is.
totally valid.
It's just not good.
Alright, next up we have K-Tac, which came in one of the battle passes, and I actually really like the K-Tac set, like, a lot.
What does it look like?
It's like, well, like, okay, you take the Bulldog and it has like these like shiny like purple crystal things. You also got one. I also got one for the brain is blank, but I don't know if it's
I don't
making
remember
any
that
sense. It's
one.
like purple pink crystally. You what?
I don't remember this one at all.
You didn't play a lot then. So I'm gonna go B tier because I really like K-Tac.
I'll put it in D. I can't quite just know what it looks like, so I'm just gonna have to go D. I don't think it, from the very little picture, it doesn't look the worst, so I'll put it in D for now.
Oh,
What?
I didn't know if you were talking or not. It's like you cut out or something.
Oh,
Okay, well-
sorry. Yeah, I talked.
Yeah, like none of what you said came through, so you said D tier?
Yeah, D tier.
Okay. The next thing we have is Blade of the Ruined King Sword. This one's pretty cool. I just still don't... I'll go C tier with it. I think it's pretty dope, but I probably
B.
wouldn't
I like
buy
it. I like it. I'll put B.
Yeah, that's totally valid. Next up we have Relic of the Sentinel. I'm not crazy about this one. It's kind of a shorter, smaller sword, and I'll go D tier for now.
I'll go C. I like the Sentinel of Light set. That one's not that bad.
Okay. Next up is... That's not what's supposed to be there. What is there for you?
The Recon Switchblade?
Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. Well, we can do the recon. I don't know why it got so out of whack, and that's why I've written down all of the names for everything so I can remember everything. I forgot to write down one, which we ran into, and now I'm worried that I'm getting the names of them wrong, so if I am...
No, the last
Don't
one was
mention
definitely
it.
the Sentinel's Knights, Ruined
No,
King
that
or
one
something.
is, yeah. I just meant like, okay, I'm just
Maybe.
worried I'm getting them wrong. So, next up we have the Recon. I really like the butterfly knives, and this was before any of the other, like, butterfly knives came out, so I got it.
Same.
I don't like, the only one I like is, like, the one with the red in it. So I'm gonna go B tier with it, which is crazy because I own it, but it's because I like others better.
S tier for me. I like it. It's classic. Being able to do the switchblade thing. Like you said, it was the first one, so I used it a lot when I got it. So I definitely still put it in S tier.
Yeah, I still switch it in every once in a while. Next up we have the Artisan Foil. This was in one of the battle passes. It's like a little sword. It's so cute! Actually, I'm gonna move the Recon up to A because I'm putting the Artisan in A. I like it a lot too. I might even put K-Tac in A.
I'll put the Artisan in A. I like it. It's like a nice saber. And
yeah,
like,
it was really
cool.
and I like the way it. I like the way it moves and everything. It's so cute. Next up we have the Z waveform. So I'm putting this in S tier. When I first saw it, I was like, no, but then I've seen it more and more, and I really like it, and I like the sound of it. I have the Phantom and the spray from that set. If I could have afforded the whole set at the time, I would have definitely bought it.
Don't you have the classic also?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I could only afford the Phantom and the spray at the time. Where would you put this one?
It's gonna be D. Pretty much the only thing that's redeeming about it is the sound. I don't like it at all. It just
that's totally valid.
Looks like a fake weapon too. I don't know. It just looks like plastic you're trying to stab somebody with.
So does the Nerf.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be
one.
that way. Like it's supposed to look fake and look like that. This is supposed to look like futuristic and cool, and the rest of the set's really cool. So like it should have, you know, they could have done a lot different things with it. That was definitely the worst thing that they did with it.
It grew on me, and I really like it. Next up, we have the Yoru's Butterfly Comb. This one is really cool. I'm gonna go A tier for now.
Damn, you're being picky with that top spots.
I always am, and then I can move stuff up into it. I know. That's how I am.
S tier for me. That's too cool. It's awesome. I have a butterfly knife bottle opener, so. It reminds me of that, but with the comb, and it seems 100% Yoru.
Next up, we have the RGX Pro Blade. So this is the first RGX set that came out, and I really like the RGX set from the get-go. I always wanted stuff from it, but at the time I didn't really have money to get it. However, the first knife I'm not like super crazy about, so I'm going C tier with it, personally.
I think C is probably about valid with it. I don't remember much of it. I don't remember seeing anybody have it either.
It gets really long.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I like it a little bit better than. I'll put it in B.
Alright.
I'll just, for like side tangent, it is 1 degree outside.
I will definitely not like taking my dog to go to the bathroom outside.
I just wanted to throw that out there. I got it on
my dog is not vibing
right
with going outside to the bathroom because I tried to take him out, and he kept climbing my leg like, "Mother, how dare you?" Fuck that. Next up is the Katrina knife. I actually really like this set a lot. Another one that I just didn't have the money at the time to get anything from it. I did end up getting the Frenzy later. I do like the knife, so it's going on B tier, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's like one of my favorites.
Is that the knife that goes with the the Day of the Dead types?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I put it C. I like it. It's not the best or the worst knife I've ever seen. I probably wouldn't buy it, but I do like the design. Is interesting at least.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Next up, we have the Radiant Crisis Bat. So it's like the comic book stuff. I really like this set as well.
S tier for me. I mean, there's nothing better than smacking the shit out of
somebody
with a bat.
I'm definitely going to be moving stuff up to S tier at some point. I'm so scared to put stuff in S tier.
I'm pretty confident with knowing what I've bought in game that I have enough space in S tier. Like, I know I don't have 11 automatic, S tier things.
I'm gonna have to start moving some
I probably have about
actually.
6 or 7 for sure, so like I felt pretty safe. If I see something else that I like, I can put up there because I don't own that many knives, so I only have...
I've changed my mind. The Ego knife is going all the way to S tier. I just love it so much. See, this is the problem. I've been holding back too much, and now I'm like, what? I'm not putting things up there. This is the problem with me. I'm very bad about this. You know what knife I don't think is on this list, I just realized, is the Celestial fan.
It's on there.
Is it?
Oh, no, it isn't on there. Yeah, it isn't.
I know whenever I put the list together, I had a picture of it. I must have
gotten
something
booted
up.
off or something.
That would have been S tier for me. I really like that knife.
I would have probably put it S tier also just because like it says the Taurus on it, and that's my star sign, so that would have been perfect.
Definitely. Next up, we have the Mage Punk 2.0 F tier. I hate it. I hate it
so much. It looks like a drill or something. I don't know.
It's weird, and I don't like it. Next up, we have the Snowfall Wand. So this is a set that I wanted really, really bad, and it's S tier for me, and nobody I know likes it, but I don't care. I love it.
It's B tier. It's not bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I do like the candy cane better than that, but it's definitely better than a lot of the regular knives. And
I'm obsessed with this set. I thankfully got it in the player beta. Next up, we have the Velocity Karambit. I remember the Battle Pass this was in. This was one of my first Karambits, and I'm going C tier with it because I like it.
I think it's pretty decent. I'm gonna put it in A tier. You can customize the color of it. Like you said, it was a Battle Pass one, so it kind of gets that ability to be higher. I'm gonna go B tier. You got me to make it go up. Well, it's like it's supposed to me. It's like it's higher because it was free, or like in the past, so like it was a lot better. And I think like being able to customize the colors and a lot of these knives really do bring up the value of the knife in general because then you can match it with different sets compared to others. And it has like 4 different ones you can change it. So I like it. I think it's A. I like a lot of the Karambits in general.
Next up we have the I don't remember what it's exactly called, but like we called that set like I think the Protocol set. It's the ones that talk to you, and this is the knife from it. The knife's okay, C tier.
I don't have any room in C. Maybe I can move something. I'm gonna put it in C tier, and then I'm gonna move something around.
Yeah, that's valid.
Okay, I'm good now.
Next up, I believe it's called Who Else? Huelse. I don't like it.
Was that the Tiger set?
Maybe it is. No, I don't remember.
I thought that was
I don't remember what
it is.
Tiger set. See,
it's
I'm
like
definitely
a
missing
blade.
Knives. I don't remember. I genuinely don't. I didn't remember this knife. So
yeah, I thought it was for the Tiger set, which was what during the Lunar Festival, like type thing, like around our Lunar New Year's. Was it this year the Tiger? I think
it was sometime this year. I think it was towards the start of the year. I don't remember much about it.
It's okay. I'd put it in C tier, and then I'm gonna have to move more around. But yeah, C tier for me.
Okay, that's valid. Next up, we have like the Undercity set hack. A lot of people actually don't like the Undercity set.
I'm one of them.
I'm going B tier.
D tier for me. I like the axe part of it because the axes are kind of cool in general, but I didn't really like the design. I don't think I like also having that random dude's face on it that just had no explanation.
Yeah, that's valid. Next up, we have the Strife knife. This was in one of the battle passes. It has some really cute colors. I liked this. Right? It was like
the axe was the last.
It was.
Yeah, no, you're good.
It was a while back.
Yeah.
I love it, but I'm gonna go B tier with it. I think I really like it a lot.
I'm gonna put it in C tier and figure out what to do with knives.
Yeah. Okay. C tier for you. Next up, we have Gaia's Wrath. This is a pretty dope set. I am tempted to put it in S tier. I'm gonna. Where do I put this? Where are you putting it?
The Gaia's Wrath one, I'm putting in A tier. I have it. I bought the whole set.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Still, like, the sounds kind of bother me with what they make, but I still like it. It's just like it's very like I Am Groot with like some crystals and stuff.
Pretty much. I swear I ended up A tier. Next up is the RGX Butterfly. This is my favorite knife in the entire game.
Yes.
RGX is top tier, S tier for me.
S tier for me, obviously, too, and I really like it.
Yeah, I love it. Next up is the SYS Melee. I didn't like this. F tier.
I thought it was okay. I don't think it was the worst. It was in a battle pass, so that also makes the value a little bit better because it was free. I'll put it in D.
Okay, that's completely valid. Next up we have the Titan Mail Ace. I hated this set. F tier.
F tier.
Hard F tier, and
sure.
that was not my F tier, so I'm gonna have to
I got
figure
few
something
spaces with a few more to go.
That's valid.
I can already see some F tier blades coming, so that they're trying space.
I know, I'm in trouble. Next up we have the Neptune anchor, which I like a lot. I love the Neptune set. They're so cool. All the aquarium
S tier to me.
stuff. Yeah, I was about to say S tier for me.
I don't know.
Well.
Hitting somebody with like a weird item makes it even funnier. Just like straight up like an anchor, just knocking somebody out is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I wanted that set. Once again, I'm always broke when there's good sets that come out. It just happens like
That's
that.
how they do it. They wait. Nah, I think they would do the opposite.
Right. The next up is the Xeno Hunter knife. I didn't care for the Xeno Hunter set. The only thing I like about this knife, and the only reason it's D tier, is because it makes this sound that's like I don't know how to make the sound, but I love it and I love the sound of it, so D tier.
Yeah, same. The sound and like it's a little bit different than a regular standard knife. Is pretty much the only thing that saves it.
Next up is the Task Force knife. This was one of our Battle Pass ones. It was a good Battle Pass. I'm going C tier because I'm out of room on the other tiers.
F tier.
I think C tier is fair though.
F tier. I didn't really care for it that much.
Alright, that's valid.
Actually, I'll put it in D and then switch it with the anal rod thing.
Next up we have the Blade of Chaos. It's a pretty cool set. I liked it pretty well. That'll go C tier because I'm out of space elsewhere. I like it.
I didn't care for it either, so F tier.
I like the set. I probably wouldn't buy it myself though. And that is what it is. Oh my god, I can't read my handwriting. The next one is the Blade of Circuit. Don't like it. I don't like it. So I've got to move some stuff. Okay, I'll put the Sentinels up one and put it on D tier. Actually, I'll trade it with the Lux. I like the Lux better than I like that, so...
I will put it in F tier. I don't like it at all. I have one F tier spot right now. I'm probably going to have to switch something around, but I don't like that at all.
Alright, next up we have the Reaver Karambit.
S tier.
This'll go in... I'm gonna swap it with... Oh my god, what am I gonna swap it with? The other RGX knife. I'm gonna put it Reaver in C and the other RGX in B.
That's not bad.
Alright. Next up we have the Champions Butterfly. This is S tier for me, but also, I could only afford to get the Phantom at the time.
Same.
So
no, I didn't afford
I'm
anything.
okay. I'm still happy that I have it because I really wanted the Phantom. Obviously I can never get the knife again, but it is what it is. Next up is the Obsidiana. This was, I think, last Battle Pass, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's kind of cool. Do I think it belongs in B tier? Because that's the room I have.
No.
I'm gonna move up the Prism Knife to B tier and put the Obsidiana on... Where the fuck did that just go? C tier. What about you?
I'm putting it in D tier. I have one space in D tier. I figured that probably where it should be. And, yeah, I feel comfortable with that. I don't like it that much, but I don't think it's the worst fan ever.
Alright, next up we have the Equilibrium fan. I think I'm gonna go S tier. I actually quite like that.
Me too. I have it. I bought it, so I definitely felt it was S tier also. I really enjoy using it, and it's cool to fan off yourself when you clutch, which is not that often for me.
Next up is...
the double anal bead.
It's Terminus, and I think there's more to the name, but I only wrote down Terminus. I didn't actually like this one at all. I'm gonna have to move things, aren't I? Okay. We're getting into territory that is annoying for me because I don't know where to put stuff.
Yeah, very like bottom heavy, so I'm trying to see what I can move which way.
See, that's what I'm doing, is I'm moving stuff because I don't know where to put it. So yeah, I'm having to move things up that I don't feel like necessarily belong further up, but that's what's happening because where the fuck else am I gonna put it? It's F tier for me. We'll have to move stuff around to make space for that. We love to see it, don't we?
Of course.
love this for myself. Okay. Damn, this is tough. Alright, next up we have the Crimson Beast Hammer.
I like it.
I don't care for it, but I like the mark it leaves when you hit stuff. So I'm moving the Prime Karambit up and moving the Crimson Beast on C.
I'm putting it on A. I like it a lot. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
The hammer is pretty decent in general.
That is totally valid. Next up we have maybe this was the last battle pass. I can't remember, but it's the Iridian Thornblade. I don't fucking know where to put it because I wasn't crazy about this.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm putting it in D tier. I don't really like the protractor knife set. I don't know what's up with that. They look like pizza cutters.
What do I do? Everything is getting to be too difficult to make decisions upon.
I think you're gonna be kind of stuck. I don't know. I'm having
to put shit up that I would not be putting.
I have an S, A, and C left, so I feel pretty solid with what's left. Maybe no, I'm not actually.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Oh my gosh. I only have 3 spots in A, and these are not A spot. Okay, well, next up is the Ion Karambit.
That's S to me.
I'm gonna go A tier because I really do like it.
I like the colors and stuff that you can change it to. It's awesome.
I'm in deep shit. Next up is the Soul Strife Scythe.
I like that. It was kind of cool. I didn't really care for too much of the set. If I was like a Fade main, I would have bought that in a heartbeat.
If it what?
Like if I was Fade, like main, like if I always played Fade,
yeah, I get
that would have been so cool with her. I like
the
it.
Vibe for sure.
I like it in C. I wish it was a little bit bigger, like more scythe size, but I'll still do. I'd still like it, and a finisher would have been perfect for it.
Yeah, a finisher would have been nice. Dude, I'm having to move stuff up that doesn't belong in some of these tiers, and I'm really
solid with this. I'm fine. My B tier became a little bit more middle of the road than I expected, but S and A I'm pretty solid with. I like where they're at.
I hate it here. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this. Ceruleus. This is one of the latest sets. Actually, the hatchet isn't nearly as bad as some of the other skins, so I'm going C because that's the only spot I have left, and
Same.
I think it's the best thing. I fucking hated this, though. I want you guys to know that I hated this so much. I don't like making decisions like this. It's rough. It's rough, I'm telling you. But let's go over our S tier. I had the Z waveform, the Nebula, the Oni Claw, the Ego Knife, the little Snow Globe Wand, the RGX Butterfly, the Neptune Anchor, the Champions Butterfly, the Equilibrium Fan, K-Tac, and Glitch Pop Pack. What did you have?
I had the Recon, the Yaru Knife, the Bat, the RGX Knife, the Butterfly Knife, the Anchor, the Reaver Karambit, the Championship Knife, the Fan, the Koi Fish Fan, the Gala Knife, and the Black Six Knife, and the Ion Karambit.
Okay.
What's your F tier?
Well, I don't remember the names.
I got the Power Ranger Knife, the basic knife but in yellow, the Bald Knife, the knife with the level in it, the knife with the knife that's pointing back at you because the blade's bent, a protractor, a drill, a thing that looks like a giant U that you're smacking people, an anal probe, a even worse anal probe, and what looks to be a broken protractor. Valid, right?
Though, okay.
I thought that was pretty valid.
I'm not going to attempt this because I would probably... I don't even know half the shit you were saying. There were a lot of anal things. That's all I know. Anyway, why don't you guys let us know what your favorite knives are in chat or comments, whatever. Chat with us. Tell us what your favorites are. And tell us what your least favorite is and how wrong we probably are on our decisions.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway... Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check out the description for links to each of our channels. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye, besties.
Bye.